So we're concentrating on the 30th. One of my other brother's birthdays. Let's see what the 30th holds. 30th of June, Spirit please. No. 30th of July, Spirit please. Where is my head at? 2020. So we may be revisiting something from the 30th of June. 30th of July, Spirit please. Messages. Yeah. Okay. So, now and in the future, I don't know if you can see all those. We have a Watson female, unconditional love. Someone walking away from a situation. But if you see it as it was in the read, someone is walking towards this unconditional love, perhaps that was in the past. There's 8 cups there and 1 there, so you're walking towards your happiness, but it is a nightmare situation and it's giving you sleepless nights. In the home, unfortunately, there is a heavy burden that needs to be released. Someone is not committed, there's no action taken, and there's no passion in this situation. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12 may be involved. This is causing arguments and conflict. Your friends see you as a person of action, if you're male especially, a man of action. That you are possibly purchasing a new vehicle, or you're on the right path to success. It's Cancer energy, so there may be a Cancer involved. It rules the home and the ancestors, so your spiritual home, and something you've been working on for a very long time will pay off eventually. It requires teamwork and action. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past it for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way, as are Cancers. In the work, you are at a crossroads. You've been caught napping, really, while Rome burns. So you've been unaware of the situation, how bad it really was. And there is unconditional love in the workplace, possibly. And these two are a couple. So it is reciprocated love, somewhere to do with work. Your wishes and dreams can only come true, possibly if you take the justice route to the courts. This is Libra energy. It rules the loins and the marital home. Those born on the 11th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It brings balance back to your life. It is a dream that you want and an option that is there, but you have to release yourself from a mental prison of your own making to get there. 8 weeks is mentioned. And the next coming event is the end of a friendship or a marriage, end to study. It could involve a teacher. It's Taurus energy. It rules the neck and throat, so there could be issues there physically, or unable to speak your mind. There is somebody born 1965 plus or minus 12 involved, possibly children, and it's material matters. It's making you impatient and not wanting to wait any longer. Someone who has been getting away with something for far too long will be found out. It could be lies, deceit and theft. 7 weeks is mentioned. So the only major arcanas we have are the Cancer and the Libra positive. Those born on the 7th or the 25th and the 11th. And the Taurus and marriage and material things. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd. Negative energy. Yeah. So you've got to decide what home really means. Because when you do, you'll be successful. Because at the minute, there's no foundations there. You're swinging in the wind. Home is where the heart is. So some of you may be travelling home to the familial home rather than your current residence, or back to a place that you call home. The number 50 is mentioned. It could be somewhere that's you haven't seen for 50 years even. There is love to be had, it's just not in your current situation. And work is, you didn't realise how bad things were. But something will pay off. Your friends know that it will if you have the right team behind you. Yeah. Something is going to break you, crack you open, but the world needs you open because you have to stay open to your truth. The rose again, you need to look it up, see what it means. Number 24. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at this moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time right now, and instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. And one day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of your life. Everything is going to be okay, so let it crack you open. go into the deep, dark depths of your sorrow and then be reborn.